Baku speaking. Hello dear listeners, you are tuned into Azerbaijan International Radio. We are starting our English broadcast from the capital Baku. We welcome you to our analytic program. I'm your host Elçin Mirzaev. Azerbaijan-Pakistan relations on a new level. In the international relations system, there were not many countries that provided Azerbaijan with unconditional support during its early years of independence, without expecting any political, economic, or geopolitical gains. Some countries offered support primarily based on brotherhood, religious and historical ties, without seeking significant benefits in return. Pakistan is one such country that has always been interested in close cooperation with Azerbaijan and has successfully realized this collaboration. Today, we can confidently say that the unbreakable friendship and historical brotherhood between Azerbaijan and Pakistan continue to strengthen based on mutual respect and trust. The official visit of the Prime Minister of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif, to Azerbaijan on February 24th reaffirms the continuity of relations. During his meeting with the Prime Minister, President Ilham Aliyev emphasized that crucial issues on the bilateral agenda were discussed, and the importance of the strong partnership between the two countries was once again highlighted. The strategic significance of cooperation for both nations, their peoples, and the regions they represent was reiterated.
As two brotherly countries, we will continue to support each other on all the issues of international relations. We support each other on issues of sovereignty and territorial integrity of our countries. We actively cooperate in international institutions and in all international organizations where we participate, we always support each other. Today, we, with my dear brother, also discussed numerous issues of today's international agenda and our positions and views on international development of current development of international relations fully coincide. We devoted a substantial part of our discussions to our trade and economic sector and also jointly expressed our regret that our trade turnover is only several tens of millions of US dollars, so we need to increase our trade turnover. And I think that we have the way how to do it, especially taking into account the plans of Azerbaijan to invest in Pakistan's economy up to $2 billion US dollars, which actually was announced by me during my state visit to Pakistan last summer. Several months ago, we received concrete projects from Pakistani side, and Azerbaijani representatives are evaluating them.
Today, political, economic and humanitarian cooperation between Azerbaijan and Pakistan is at a high level. Relations between two nations are developing successfully. Regular visits and meetings take place between the heads of state, ministers and other officials of both countries. Mutual support continues in international organizations such as the United Nations, the Organization of Islamic Cooperation and the Non-Aligned Movement. Azerbaijan's accession to the Economic Cooperation Organization, of which Pakistan is a member, has opened new perspectives for trade, investment, and economic cooperation with other member states. Cooperation in defense and military sectors is also a crucial aspect of Azerbaijan-Pakistan relations. Pakistan consistently supports the training and educational programs of the Azerbaijani armed forces. Additionally, expert exchanges in the defense industry are being conducted. The signing of the Baku Declaration on July 27, 2021 by Azerbaijan, Pakistan and Turkey has marked a new phase in trilateral cooperation. The declaration aims to strengthen regional security, economic collaboration, and joint efforts in defense for all three countries. There is vast potential for the future of Azerbaijan-Pakistan relations. Particularly, there is a solid foundation for expanding cooperation in energy, trade, defense industries, tourism, and education.
The most horrific tragedy of the century, the Khojaly genocide, February 26, 1992. A tragic date marked by a black circle on our calendar. A time we remember with sorrow, grief, and anger. The fateful day when the residents of Khojaly were subjected to an unprecedented genocide. For years, we lived with the pain and anguish of the atrocity inflicted upon our compatriots in Khojaly on February 26, 1992. Our hearts were wounded by sorrow. We mourned the innocent victims, elders, children, youngs, girls, women, and men who suffered merciless brutality. We wept for the families wiped off the face of the earth, for the newborns whose lives were cut short before they even began. Our eyes shed tears of blood, and with the fire of vigilance burning in our hearts, we swore to avenge our fallen brothers and sisters, those martyred in Khojaly, those taken captive and subjected to inhumane torture. We swore that their vengeance would not be left for the afterlife. Heroic sons erased the murderers of Khojaly from the battlefield. During the Patriotic War, under the resolute leadership of Supreme Commander-in-Chief Ilham Aliyev, and through the bravery of the glorious Azerbaijan army, our occupied lands were liberated, and the blood of Khojaly's victims were avenged on the battlefield. Yes, 2020 Patriotic War was engraved in Azerbaijan's history as the war in which we fulfilled our oath to our martyrs. On the Victory Day proclaimed by our victorious Commander-in-Chief Ilham Aliyev, people carried red carnations to Martyrs Alley, to the Mother's Cry Monument, the stone embodiment of the Khojaly genocide, to the graves of our fallen heroes across the country. With pride and solemnity, they whispered, "May your souls rest in peace, martyrs of my homeland. The motherland for which you sacrificed your lives, Karabakh, has been liberated. The blood of the innocent victims of Khojaly hasn't gone unavenged." However, a sense of incompleteness remained in the hearts of our people. That incompleteness was finally resolved on September 19, 2023, when the Azerbaijan army conducted localized anti-terror operations in Karabakh. Yes, as a result of these operations, Karabakh was completely cleansed of separatist forces. Our sovereignty was fully restored. One of the most significant events in our centuries-old history of statehood occurred on October 15, 2023. On that day, in our ancient homeland Khojaly and Khankendi, President Ilham Aliyev raised the national flag of Azerbaijan. The sight of our flag waving in the city once again proved that the blood of Khojaly's victims hadn't been spilled in vain.